Best reading buddies. Ooh la la, I'm so fortunate. That's fancy for lucky. I have a reading buddy. On Mondays, we read together. Violet is in 5th grade and very mature. That means she acts grown up. She wears cool clothes. I don't like to match, she says. I like to look original. That means different. Violet shows me her feet. Even her shoes don't match. That night, I try on lots of clothes. I don't like to match, I tell Jojo. I like to look original. Then I try reading to Jojo, but she wants to play instead. She is not a good reading buddy, not like Violet. Violet and I like all the same books. Isn't that fortunate? Sometimes I read to Violet. I sound out the hard words. You're a great reader, she tells me. Merci, I say. That's French for thanks. Later, we go to the cafeteria. We eat and chat. Violet wants to be a librarian someday. Me too. Today, Violet reads a funny book about a girl and her little sister. The little sister gets into mischief. Mischief is fancy for trouble. She's like my little sister, I say. Mine too, Violet says. Violet shows me a picture of her sister. At home, I take a picture of Jojo from the album. I want to show it to Violet next Monday. But next Monday I wake up with a cold. I have to miss school. I do not get to see Violet. It hurts my eyes to read, so my dad reads to me. He chats with me too. My dad is very kind, but I miss my reading buddy. The Monday after that, Violet's class has a trip, so we can't read together. She waves from the school bus. That's my reading buddy, I tell Lionel. Lionel and I sit on the low bar on the jungle gym. The high bars make us dizzy. I miss my reading buddy. I won't see her till next Monday. Lionel shakes his head. There's no school on Monday. It's a holiday. Lucky yes. But I don't think it's fortunate at all. Monday comes. At breakfast, my mom asks, "Why do you look sad?" I start to explain about missing my reading buddy, but then the phone rings. My mom answers it. A minute later, my mom says, Quick, get dressed." Before I can ask why, she scoots me upstairs. I am tying my shoes when the doorbell rings. "Nancy, go answer it," my mom calls me. I open the door and there is Violet. "I miss reading together," Violet says. "So my mom called your mom. You're spending the day with us. Guess where we are going first?" "We are going to the library." Of course, we pick out lots of books to take home. I get a book about a girl from Paris. Violet finds another book about the naughty little sister. After that, we go for ice cream. We sit in a booth in the back. Violet and I split a banana split. Then I read my book to her. She helps me with the hard words. I am so fortunate. I have the best reading buddy in the world. The end. Fancy Nancy's fancy words. These are fancy words in this book. Fortunate, lucky, mature, acting grown up. Merci, French for thanks, mischief, trouble, original, different. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Violet rings the doorbell so they can read together.
Fancy Nancy, the 100th Day of School by Jane O'Connor. In this book, Fancy Nancy doesn't know what to bring on the 100th day of school. Let's see if she can think of any good ideas. It's the 97th day of school, and I have a dilemma. That's a big problem. I don't know what to bring in for the 100th day. We put 100 feathers on a hat.
Wow!
It looks so elegant. That's a fancy word for pretty. Robert's bringing his stamp album. There are 100 stamps in it.
Wow!
Yoko's piggy bank has 100 pennies. The bank is transparent. That means you can see inside. Lionel made a ball out of 100 rubber bands.
Wow!
Look at that ball of rubber bands. It's so big. After school, I look all around my room. I have 39 hair clips. That's not enough. I have 57 bracelets. That's not enough. I have 84 ribbons. That's not enough. What am I gonna do? Look at all her clips. She has so many different colors, and she has different bracelets too. Maybe she could add all her stuff up together. But that'll make about 180. That's way too much. Now it's the 98th day of school. More kids bring in stuff. A bag with 100 marbles. A jar with 100 jelly beans. A box with 100 crayons.
Wow!
I tell Miss Glass my dilemma. She tells me not to worry. You're very imaginative. That means you're full of good ideas. You'll think of something. At home, I tell Mom my dilemma. She's making dinner. How about a poster with macaroni? She says. I don't want to hurt Mom's feelings. 3 kids have already done stuff with macaroni. Macaroni's not imaginative. Look, her mom's making dinner with macaroni, and her little sister has a pan on her head. Dad's doing the wash. Maybe he'll have a good idea. Dad says, I bet we have 50 pairs of socks. That makes 100. I don't want to hurt Dad's feelings, but socks are ugly. I want something imaginative and fancy. Look at his socks. They're mismatched. Her sister has pants on her head. After dinner, I try to think of some more. All of a sudden, I hear my sister crying.
Yay!
Look, my sister says. She points at her fish bowl. Goldie's her goldfish. Goldie's not moving. We bury Goldie in our yard. Everyone's sad. Even Frenchie. I'm so glad that dogs live a long time. We put a few pebbles from Goldie's bowl on top. I tell my sister, we will remember Goldie fondly. Fondly means with love. The next day, I write a poem. Goldie was gold, for fish she was old. She liked to swim, so she stayed slim. You can't kiss a fish, but you can miss a fish. Look, she drew a picture of Goldie on it. Goldie swimming in her bowl. Miss Glass likes my poem. She reads it to the class. Nancy uses interesting words. Slim means thin. Her poem is in a verse. It rhymes. At home, it's sad to see the empty fishbowl. Mom's about to throw out the pebbles. Then, all of a sudden, I get an idea that's imaginative. Stop, I say. I wonder what Nancy's idea is. Maybe it has something to do with the pebbles. Let's find out. I wash and dry all the pebbles. They're so pretty. I count them. Yes, they're 104. I get my markers. I get a huge piece of paper. Huge is even bigger than big. I'll make a poster. I wonder what she's gonna do on her poster. I spell out Goldie's name in glitter. I draw a picture of Goldie in her bowl. Then I glue on the pebbles. Wow! I let my sister help. I write on the poster, there are 100 pebbles in the fishbowl. Wow, her poster looks so good. It'll be a great memory of Goldie. Today's the 100th day of school. Whee! I bring in my poster. I made it just in time. Miss Glass brings in something too. It's a cart with 100 books. She'll read them all to us before school ends in June. Miss Glass is so imaginative. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is when Nancy's making the poster. Thank you for reading with me. Please like and subscribe for more stories, songs, and more. See you next time.